Hello and welcome back to Elden Ring. Last time we started this character, did the initial starting loop to get a decent start, and from here we're actually going to make our way to our first dungeon. First thing I will say though, this is for everyone, new player, old player. If you're not good at fighting or not experienced enough, especially against horse combat, either on a horse or against someone who is mounted, do not go to this bridge at night. I'm going to head this way just to kind of show you. This is once you're high enough level, it's fine, but it can be dangerous. We'll touch on that in a second. Take out Torchman. Okay, you see that? Right there? That guy? That's the Black Knight. He counts as a world boss. So, probably not good to square off against a world boss, who I believe is potentially tougher, or at least on the same level as the Tree Knight at this point. What you can do, though, is come here during the day. That knight is gone. And you can also take out these guys. Want to wait for the knight to turn around. Or he detected me. Cool. Oh yeah, he detected me. Yeah, this is a great way to tell you've been found. If they start moving towards you, they at least know something is there, but they're not gonna chase you down. He should despawn. Or at least, yeah, stop there. He does have an aggro range, so that's always something to keep in mind. And these guys do have, like, set radii. You can't just keep baiting him forever. Use that to your advantage. You know, use that knowledge how you will. Real inconvenient, because I'd like him to move. You know what? Since we're here, and since I want to take out that scarab, and those three guys, we'll use this moment to explain these. Birdseye Telescope. That explains it, but I'll explain it better. You get a bird's eye view. Bam. So now you can see, well, everything in the area. You can see that guy on the horse riding by, you can see the bats. You can see the knight with the lance and shield patrolling ever so slowly. The dragon scorched ruins there. These are scattered throughout the world, and they're nice. They won't tell you, like, where a dungeon is or anything like that, but they do kind of give you a way to plot a route. You can look at this, say, okay, I can cross this bridge. I see it turns right, and I can hook left towards some ruins. You can get a feel for things like that. It's getting closer to day. So that knight should be leaving in a second. Taking his sweet time, isn't he? Since we got time, I'll go over messages quick. You can put a word, or use a template. You can make a message that way. You can hit triangle or whatever your controller or keyboard equivalent is to change the format to put other things. Do that. You leave it behind. You hit finish, it leaves a message on the ground while you're online, and people can see it. Oh, the knight saw me. Yeah, knight's cavalry. Yeah, you can... Oh, there we go, he despawned. It hit... Oh, he hit his max range. Yeah, that'll happen to him if he strays outside his radius. He'll get force respawned. Okay, now that he's moving to the opposite end, I can actually move on these guys. We got 3 dudes. Take the soldier out first, because these 2 guys are easy to deal with. We'll get a heal off. We'll use that. Charge attack. Done. Since that counted as a small camp, that gave me both my FP flask or mana and my health flask. Now, the scarab. You notice how he's white? That is important. First things first, you gotta kill it before it escapes, which every time it tries to escape, it resets the timer. New Ash of War. Now that we got that done, got the night covered, took a little longer than I wanted, but useful information could still be provided during that, so I accept it. So now that that's all done, we will go to our first dungeon. Now you can go to Groveside Cave, there's another dungeon, 2 dungeons actually, that you could also do, but I think this is the best option. Fast traveling costs you nothing, so there's no reason to not do it. And now, let's see, is this the one? Yeah. So we'll summon some players. And as you can see, there's a lot of people looking to help. So we'll grab Grondelf. We'll grab the prisoner. Summoning cooperator. You have to give it a second. Now we can summon the samurai. You can have up to 2 cooperators with you. Fogwell comes up. You can't leave, they can't leave. You are instanced, effectively. Our first cooperator, and our second should be coming in a second. There we go. Yeah, the bloodstains, if you activate them, will show you how someone died. It's also, even if you don't know how they died, it's a good way to figure out there's danger here. Okay, so these guys are just kind of going in. They have that covered. We will grab the loot off this body. Crackpot, which is used for crafting things like fire bombs and what have you. It's everything here. So we'll quick grab the moss, the ruin off the body, the fireflies. There's another bit of moss here that will quickly scoop up, and then we'll meet the rest of the team at the boss. Quick top off a heal. And traverse the mist into the boss. This is a good boss if you know how to parry. I'm bad at parrying, so I don't do it. Yeah, this is already going as expected, which is not good. Not having a ability to use long-range magic does hurt my playstyle because I'm primarily a caster. Save our samurai from what would most likely be certain death. And the boss is dead. We now get a talisman. We get that for, I believe, either the boss fight or summoning people. I think it's the boss fight. And now our two friends go away. They're rewarded with souls for their assistance and one of the item used to summon players. And now we can leave the dungeon. Return to entrance. And we're back here. Your flasks and everything haven't been re-upped, so you gotta sit back down. They're all filled now. All the enemies have respawned because you rested. And actually, we have enough souls for a couple levels. Now, I'm interested in using that greatsword. So we'll put 2 more into strength. We're almost there. When you level up, it also reduces the amount of souls you get from certain enemies. So let's say this guy gives 100 souls at the exact start of the game. If you level up 5 times, you might get 75 or 50 souls. In this case, 64. It's to prevent people from just farming a certain area. But with that dungeon cleared, we will move on to the next dungeon to clear as a new player. You can jump off here. That's something, if you're a player from previous Souls games, is so unnerving to see these ledges and just know you can jump off, considering you used to die if you fell 4 feet. Actually, since we're here, I'm going to equip a very important item. Our Spectral Steed Whistle. When you're playing alone and you don't have any friends summoned with you in the overworld, you can pull your horse out and ride it. You can click the button to sneak and you'll hop off. And these statues are good to find dungeons. There isn't a statue for every dungeon, but there are a few. As you can see, he points that way. So we'll get on our horse and make our way to the north. We'll swing on a couple of these guys since they're here. Yeah, you gotta watch out. They're for simply holding a torch out there, very dangerous. Because that will stun lock you. Back on the horse, and over here. Grab some mushrooms. And open up our next dungeon. But we will pick this dungeon up in the next episode. So, if you enjoyed this episode, make sure to hit the like button. It helps out the channel a lot. And if you haven't already, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.